Good day, everybody. This is Dr. Nelson Makemba. We once again invite you on this platform and ask you to engage with us on this platform as we continue with our Wonders of Wisdom series. Today, we are yet looking at a very interesting subject matter. We are going to be talking about the truth about life. Now, life is very broad. It cannot be, defined with one clear definition. And life means a lot to a lot of people. And of course, in our individual capacity, our journeys of life are not going to be the same. And as the saying goes, adult life does not come with a manual. So, your journey and my journey might differ, but there are certain principles to life that, when put to use, oftentimes, help shape, engage, and give our life direction. Of course, as you grow also, you probably have to learn how to, then create your own manual that will work for your life in your individual capacity. And as you go through life, you should not allow other people's timeline to put you under pressure. By that I mean, if somebody has gotten their graduate certificate, their degree, their master's, their PhD at a particular age, when you have not even gotten your undergraduate yet, you should not look at their achievement and then having to mirror your own, concept of life based on what they have achieved. Because if you do that, it can potentially affect your capacity to, grow. So you got to take life as it comes, and you have to, craft your own journey of life. You got to build yourself up based on your own individual capacity, and also, looking at what you are capable of, looking at the region or the world from which you came from, looking at the background, in which you grew up, and having to build yourself based on such experiences. Because if you are going to look at other people, what they have done or are doing with their lives, and judge your own life based on their lives, you might oftentimes end up feeling like a failure, and that can become very discouraging to you in getting things together for yourself. So do not allow anything to pressure you at all when it comes to life. And of course, life is guided by principles, and this is very important. If you understand the principles of life and you practice the principles of life, then it helps you, get to where you are headed, very fast, with minimal stress and minimal fallbacks. Principles, that will create stability in your life, principles that will bring happiness, principles that will help you lead a healthy lifestyle, principles that will help you grow, financially, principles that will help you become influential in society, principles that will build your character up, So you have to go out there and, acquire understanding and knowledge, and get to know how these principles works in life. Because if you just live your life anyhow, and you live your life to chance, chances are there that, you will not get anywhere in life. So you need to take time, you need to study, you need to become a student of life. You need to be given to study, study different subject matter. If, for instance, you came from a family where there is no family structure or family stability, or maybe your family line is plagued with divorces, people don't keep marriages, and you yourself desire to get married, to help you not become a casualty to what happens to people of your background, you probably ought to be, spending more time learning about, understanding what it takes to establish a stable marriage and a family home for yourself. If you came from a very poor background and you want to rewrite the history of your background, you have to go out there and study, acquire, life lessons and principles guiding, the financial systems. And then you have to put those principles to practice and use. And then you will see yourself building up an asset value system for yourself that will help you rewrite the family that you're coming out of. If you want to be a leader, you have to engage, knowledge, and you have to acquire content, that, helps you shape you become a better leader, understanding what it takes to be a good leader, because leadership is in value addition, not in acquiring and holding to a position. So life is guided by principles. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say to you. And once you get these principles in you, and you get to learn how to put these principles to use by practicing what the principles demand of you on your individual capacity, guess what? You are going to produce a life that is enviable, a life that is worth living, a life that is meaningful, and a life that's going to transform others too. And I think oftentimes, this whole concept of being a good citizen, impacting society positively, oftentimes discourage people, because people think and feel it will take away my freedom, it will constrain me. But quite the contrary, when you are living purposefully, you are going to be more fulfilled, and when you are fulfilled, you are most likely going to live longer, live happier, and if you do that, it really will make all the difference. And of course, we encourage you to continue following us on this platform. Go and look for us on YouTube. Our account name there is Nesha Network. There is more content for us, as we learn from one another. You can also engage with us if there are any subject matter or content that you want us to discuss, questions. You can find us on all our platforms, and post them there. We'll attempt to answer them for you. Remember, there is no one, single answer to every life challenge and problem, but as we learn and acquire knowledge together, we are becoming better. Until we meet again, Tata.